You cannot tell somebody not to feel what they're feeling. Everybody has a right to feel what they're feeling. But the question is, what do you do with that feeling? So, in regards to anger, be angry. It tells you. Be.
Yeah, it says be angry.
Be angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this thing that has been done here is upsetting, get upset.
Yeah.
But what do you do? And when do you do it?
Yes.
Do it, whatever it is that you do it within the parameters that the Bible has provided.
Yes.
Yeah, for you as a believer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then how do you respond to this person? Don't sin.
Don't sin. This is the parameter is within no sinning.
Within no sinning. Yeah. Yes, it is within no sinning. Yeah. So be angry, but sin not. And in your being angry, do not be angry the whole day and night and the following day and the day after. No. So you have a toolbox.
You've seen my toolbox.
I know you have a toolbox.
You know my toolbox?
Yeah.
Would you peep inside to see what is in there?
I know. Do you have a... So that's why I'm saying you have a toolbox.
I have a spanner in my toolbox.
Exactly.
Spanner and water. Where does spanner and water come in?
Wait.
What?
Why did I fix it? Why did I fix that problem?
Did fix it.
I'll tell them. I'll say what you did. So I'm angry because I'm like, you're the man. Why are you not fixing the sink?
With my toolbox.
Yes, you have a toolbox. And you're not fixing the sink. Blocks again. So I'm like, I'm angry now because I'm the one who did it last time. I fixed it. I fixed the sink. And there's a man in the house. The sink.
So
this person...
So now, these are the lanes.
No, stop. Stop it, Tara.
That's when you realize there's some things you can't do.
So you go to the point, what happened to the sink? You broke everything.
It broke, yeah.
You broke the sink. You broke the stand.
I have to psych myself. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not that kind of person.
It's something older couples are experiencing now.
Yes. It's what they're going through. This is a reality all the way from the house you built. Did you build a house
for the children? Or did you have your old age in mind?
Yes.
Because you're not going to refurbish that house in your old age to make it accommodating.
So they say you have a 6-bedroom house. Why don't you think you'll start hearing voices in the empty rooms?
So what will our retirement home look like?
It should be like 2-bedroom only.
That's 6 bedrooms?
That's 6 bedrooms.
When people build big houses, they're thinking about their grandchildren.
Well, yeah, but they do come, yes. But they pass. They just come and they leave there.
They come during holidays?
Yeah, food, and then when they leave, now they just feel fragrance. They leave fragrance behind. From like fragrance normal. So you can always tell there are people here, but they're not there.
Okay. So the plan you have for a retirement home is a 2-bedroom house?
Yes.
What kind? Are the bedrooms upstairs?
No, upstairs.
Where are the bedrooms?
Your knees will squeak as you go up.
So you won't carry me?
No.
Or you will also have a knee problem?
Yeah, I'll have a knee problem.
So everything will be...
ground floor.
Ground floor.
Yeah, arms reach.
Hey, okay. Yeah. Interesting. So now, before we get to the old age, we are here still young and enjoying life and marriage. And as you were saying, each one of us has come with their own experiences.
Yeah.
And when you get married, you're not marrying the person you're in love with. Yes, you're marrying that person, but he or she is also coming with baggage, their personality, their experiences, the way they do things, the way they think. They're coming with mindsets, expectations. And some of those, especially expectations, are what bring anger issues.
Yes. That's why I expected this from you. You're not giving it to me, and I'm not even telling you. Those are and what
uncommunicated expectations.
I'm expecting you to understand. Why did you think I married you? I mean, why do you think we're together?
Like me, let me tell you, my idea, because I didn't grow up with my father or mother in the house, so I didn't have the idea of man and wife and what the man does in the house. So according to me, the man does 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 all masculine things. Yeah. So my first marriage was very short-lived.
Can you take a hammer?
Yes, I've taken a hammer. I know how to fix things in the house. I mean,
What was that like? What happened? What was that like?
I got married, and so I put the hammer aside. Like, I can't even lift the hammer unless you ask me to pass it by you. So my idea of a husband in the house is one who can fix a plumbing issue. One who can, fix things.
Everyone has his own. Everyone.
That was my expectation.
Let's agree. Everyone stay in his own lane.
Yes, so you're the man.
A plumber stays.
You
a
carry
plumber
the
is a plumber.
cylinder. You
A
don't tell the
electrician is a
guy to come in.
electrician.
No, go find out what the problem is before we get the electrician.
Oh no!
Tell that person, it's steamer bana. Kuna kawaya kana. Yeah.
Gani?
Hata kama huelewi kabisa, but you tell that guy,
Before you touch that wire, will it hit me or not?
It should not hit you. You're
I don't
a man.
know that.
You're a man. You should have known somewhere in your childhood, somewhere you messed with electricity, you messed with the plumbing. Me, I don't know. I didn't grow up with a brother, so I don't know. So me, I know the man. He climbs ladders. Goes into the ceiling to rescue the cat.
The man has a right to have a fear of heights.
No. Who will rescue the cat in the ceiling? Our cat was stuck in the ceiling.
Yeah.
It took a neighbor.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
Yeah. Oh, you're expecting to go to the ceiling?
Yes. I'm there busy bringing in the ladder and I'm like, And you're looking at me like,
Yeah.
No, like.
No, I have a fear of heights.
People, you see, rescue me here.
Oh, you say hi to people?
Oh, we did say hi. Hi, everybody. Annie, Rukenya.
Bryan, Rukenya.
Welcome to our podcast. This is Ready to Mingle. We are mingling together today. And we're talking about anger and,
In marriage.
In marriage. Yeah, it comes.
Yeah. So,
so me, I would get angry because you're not fixing.
When's the last time you were angry? Remember?
Angry or just like...
No, anger. The one you want to take a dagger.
No, I don't get that angry. I'm not that evil. No, that's a sarcastic laugh. No, mine, are you telling people, are you trying to say that you like get angry? I'm like that.
I'm just asking, is it that one of... Today I have just... What I'll give him exactly.
No, I'm not like Kati. Now that I'm angry, I want to confront. No. I want to, like, you just go far away and let me just go far away. Yeah, and I can't remember the last time I was angry. Maybe because when we deal with an issue, then
But it depends, yeah? So, is it an anger to an end, or an anger that out of a reaction? Is it a reaction or response? So that...
It depends. It can be both. Because there's a way you can respond, and then your response makes something.
A reaction.
Yes, then...
It can be both. But is it what is happening that your response is anger? Or is it what is happening, you react with anger? Because when your response is anger, it means you can easily use it to get an end. Like you can use it to for solution's sake. That's your response. Your response that it's not something that has, how do I put it? It's the anger can be used well because you've sat back and now what has come out is as maybe if probably you're an anger that will allow you to now come up with a solution. Maybe think deeper than just the surface. But you once I know somebody said anger seems to be a symptom.
Yes, a symptom of something that is under the surface.
Yes.
So there's something beyond. Anger is a feeling.
Yeah.
It's a reaction. Like, this is how I have reacted to something that you have done.
It's a reaction.
It's a reaction based on your interpretation.
Yes.
The interpretation of what has happened.
Yes.
So,
yes.
So
yes,
how I have interpreted, probably what you did, you were not doing it intentionally to hurt me.
Okay.
But I have interpreted it in a certain way,
Yes.
and so my conclusion.
The solution, the what came out is anger.
Yes, the way I concluded the reason why you did what you did resulted in anger. Yes, so I got angry because of my interpretation. And so you're saying it's good because you may not know that you have actually triggered a certain emotion, anger emotions.
But for your partner, yes, they may not know.
Yes.
They may not, unless they see it.
Unless they see
then
it.
They realize, okay.
Yes, and then they go back. They're like, "Hey, what have I done?"
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why you're saying anger is good in a way.
Yeah.
Because then it's room for growth.
Yes. And actually not sweeping things under the carpet. Yeah, you'll handle it. Because if it's up to you, therefore, to live with peace with all men, that's scripture, then you'll be assured that whatever anger reaction that comes out, or anger response that comes out, you don't want to deal with that anger, so that you can get a solution. So that don't allow your it to go past sunset. Yeah, right. You'll try to handle it before, because if you don't see it, you're more likely to spill over the next day.
Yes. So now, this person has done whatever they did. You've done something.
Yes.
And I've interpreted it as whatever I've interpreted it as.
Yeah.
Let me use the sink, because there's a time we had an issue with the sink.
Yeah.
So it kept on blocking.
Yeah, the plumbing itself was not okay.
Yeah, so every time we use it for a couple of days, it fills up. So you have a toolbox.
You've seen my toolbox?
I know you have a toolbox.
You know my toolbox?
Yeah.
Would you peep inside to see what is in there?
I know. You have so that's why I'm saying you have a toolbox.
I have a spanner in my toolbox.
Exactly.
Spanner and water. Where does spanner and water come in?
Wait.
What?
Why did I fix it? Why did I fix that problem?
Did fix it. Because they call a plumber.
No, I fixed it. Wait, you're trying to...
You broke the sink.
No, you're trying to... I'll tell them. I'll say what you did. So I'm angry because I'm like, you're the man. Why are you not fixing the sink?
With my toolbox.
Yes, you have a toolbox. Yeah. And you're not fixing the sink.
Yeah.
So I went into your toolbox.
What did you get? What did you get? A screwdriver.
I got a screwdriver, and then I opened the place, the thing at the center. Opened it, removed the stand, the outlet, removed the stand, opened the flex, is it? Yeah, the cistern thing. The flex cable. I removed all the dirt, the small hairs that were stuck there, and then
it flowed.
Everything was
only
perfect.
For 2 days.
And then a few days later,
it's blocked again.
It blocked
did you
again.
sort it out really?
Blocked again. So I'm like, I'm angry now because I'm the one who did it last time. I fixed it. I fixed the sink. And there's a man in the house. So I think I expressed...
That was good. Keep it up.
You didn't even... You just said, can you find it? I'm like, seriously?
No,
this was a moment of giving me like a trophy or something.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be given a service, and then I'm supposed to be given warranty. So you're told it's its warranty is up to 10 days or 2 weeks.
Had you paid for the service so that you get warranty?
So 2 weeks. When you're taking warranty, you don't celebrate the first day. Use it for 2 weeks, then they celebrate.
So did you even acknowledge what I had done?
Yes,
I had fixed a blocked
because
sink.
I expected not to see the results after 10 to 12.
Appreciate the small beginnings first before you go where you want to go.
But see, remember you got a me.
A what?
Someone's hand claps.
No, I didn't get. You were like, hey, ufanya aje. Yeah, that was it.
So
So anyway, 2 days later, it's blocked again. So I'm there like.
So my warranty has.
Yes, no, so now we use step in and fix the sink.
So now.
So this person.
So now these are the lanes.
No, stop. Stop it, Tara. So this person goes to the sink. He's like, ulifanya aje? So like I'm now telling you what I did.
I moved the pedal. I pushed it away.
Yeah.
Then. So
what did you even do?
I pulled the pedals. The pedal was actually that thing just stands there. It didn't even have fasteners to the.
Yeah, it's a stand.
But it should be fastened. So me, I just removed it. So it's moving. So when I was bending to see, I have to hold myself. I just don't bend without. So
you forgot you were holding.
This sink was the pedal had use for that sink, or the sink had use for the pedal.
No, but it was fastened on the wall.
No, it wasn't.
It was because I'm the one who had removed it. I had removed it and put it on the side. No, what you did is that you put your hand on the sink when you were looking down.
I was looking down.
And you pressed on it.
Because now you have to. Now, so you've seen, now you go back.
No, you can squat and peep.
Now that's not my lane, you see. The last time I squatted, in my 40 years. Anyway, there's some. That's when you realize there's some things you can't do.
So you go to the point. What happened to the sink? You broke everything.
It broke, yeah.
You broke the sink. You broke the stand. You
didn't even tell me that the sink is ceramic.
You can't even see. You've been using that sink. You didn't know it was ceramic.
Even if it falls, it's supposed to fall and then come back and put it back. So it falls, it cracks into two. No, I wonder. How fragile is this thing?
It's ceramic.
So that's why now. So yeah, I told you everyone keeps his lane. Yeah? Keep to your lane.
Yeah. So that my anger brought about the broken sink.
But even that anger was not. Okay, it was well done. It was well communicated because I've also felt myself I need to do something. I felt I have to actually step in, do a solution, something. Because you just remove 1, 2, 3 things, you might see where the problem might be.
Yeah.
But now it surprised me. Me, I was not the one who was being surprised by things there. Because I thought it was just a matter of, moving, opening, see. So,
because of how I explained that.
Yeah, how easy could it have been if you did it? Yeah, but in fact, when you remember the plumber was saying, hey, you guy, you're not a plumber. That's what he told me. You're not a plumber. What are you doing there?
Not even a plumber. You're not a handy person.
No. Okay, I'm not handy. I'm not lying to you. I'm not handy. You know, like even I know how to open. I know how to dismantle a bed. Okay, you know how you do the screws. That's what I can do. But for me to do it, I have to really have woken up and done some push-ups. I have to psych myself. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not that kind of person who. Oh, this is it. Go for it.
Yeah. So
look at it. Oh yeah, give it time. Yeah.
No, you see a problem, you go and fix it right then. So that was my expectation.
Hey, that was the expectation.
Yeah, that was my. always is. Like it's not reducing.
I'll be honest, did I had okay, my experience was different in my growing up. My dad was there, present, all through my life. Did I see him fix anything?
No.
Never. I saw him in the kitchen only.
You do you even see in the kitchen?
Once in a while, you can't say I don't do that something in the kitchen. I do.
Today I'm going to eat something you made. All right.
Really?
Thank you. Yeah.
No, I'm not saying because my dad did that. Maybe my brother, not me. Actually, my brother is better at that. Yeah, he does a lot of lamb grilling and all that. He's the kind of guy who will come, ask us to come for barbecue.
So that I remember with my grandfather.
Me, my dad.
Because I remember him coming with meat.
Yeah.
And he would, like put salt, marinate, I don't know what he would do else to him. And then he would put it in the oven.
Yeah.
So I knew, like, we would eat nyama with my grandfather.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even that aspect of, us eating, when you ask for nyama, it's just me using to make it. Yeah. It's never you roasting as meat,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
initiation, what do you call it? Taking initiative, even to make sure that I have a jiko, just a charcoal jiko. Yeah. I've not even done that in the first place. So, of course, that.
I actually saw one on the way as we were going somewhere.
And we inquired on it.
And I'm the one who like pulled you. Can we go see?
Yeah, no, I'm interested in one. I wouldn't mind having one. And I actually saw a friend of mine on Facebook built one with that was a good one out of bricks, the red bricks. He assembled one, then he put a place for basin and all that in the US. And when he had finished, he took a photo. It was beautiful. If the materials that day I'm in a short and it's warm.
You have shorts. You can get materials. What is causing you?
And then somebody to encourage me together, doing it together.
I don't mind. I'll bring the spices there with you.
No. I'm saying build up the jiko. We're talking about the jiko.
Oh, building the jiko.
But now, forget about that. Here, we don't do a lot of bricks here, so that was the US.
And what about using what you already have, like the oven?
I don't oven. I've never in my life put anything in the oven. My dad used to do it on a charcoal jiko, not on an oven. I can't remember we did anything in an oven. Yeah, and I even don't know. I have never lit an oven, gas oven. Lighting it up, I don't know where it's lit from. I've lit charcoal jiko. Yeah, that's what I've lit.
How many
It's
times?
easy. I haven't. When we go with men from our barbecues, I lit jikos. I know how to put together. Mostly, I'll be honest, I'm the kind of guy who gives moral support. So I give them moral support by being present. They know this. I think something is going down. So they are there doing the thing. I'm just like just chatting in there. Well, I think it's a pass. Not the clueless guy in the kitchen.
Doing salt like this. You don't even know what you're doing.
Yeah, we saw that video of the clueless guy in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So the wife is, that was so funny. He's behind the wife doing this. He's behind the wife. The wife wants to close the cabinet. She closes and he's behind her. Touching the cabinet.
But no, that's support.
Support, yeah. That was so funny.
But when I ask you to help me in the kitchen, you do.
I do.
But it doesn't come from you.
I have no problem. I have no problem cooking. And that day but I have to condition my mind. I'm cooking. I can't just tell me, hey, to cook something. If I do not it's not an initiative from myself, I'm not to do it. But if I know today I feel like I can do, at least I want to do, I can do something, I can give myself to do chicken. You wouldn't ask me to twice. Once I feel it's me, I want to do chicken, I'll do it. I've done marination. You see my video. I have an evidence, my watchman.
Yeah, you have ever done marination.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I felt it. I did this. I love curry stew. What do you call it?
Chicken curry.
Yeah, chicken curry. I love chicken curry. When I'm in town and I want to sit somewhere and just have some chicken stew, I ask for curry chicken with some chapati. I love my chicken curry. So when I learned how to do it on YouTube, when I was a bachelor, I did it. I marinated for 24 hours with yogurt and lemon. And
I will come with a report whether we have been.
so
we have enjoyed this curry.
So this is it. So that was my observation of the female figure in the house.
Yeah.
My dad fixing. Did you have broken things? I think even I'm not used to change bulbs. When so many times I've been up to change a bulb, my dad, I never saw him change a bulb. Ever. Maybe they used to burn, probably not so much. What else can I think of? I mean, and then again also because of living in town. Is that a reason? Living in town, that's not much to repair. The goat pen key gate has fallen.
Yeah.
Go fix it.
First, I remember when we first moved, when we got married, in a few months, we would see something has broken here, and then you just pass it. And I'm like, we're not in a rental that the caretaker is going to see and then tell the landlord.
Oh yeah, that's another thing as well.
Because
I've rented for years, for all my life.
I think so, because now here.
It just call the landlord, hey, the sockets are.
Exactly, and then they send somebody. Yeah. Now here, the somebody is.
It's me.
Yes.
Watch after that, even when I was bereaved, I had to adjust so many things. Like Nate is in the house. I know he has no soccer ball, and I see one on the street. Nice soccer ball, and I pass. One day I stopped and asked myself, who do you expect not to buy that soccer ball? I came back and I bought it. Yes, I say it from today on. It's me, and it has to be me. So it's just, I had to get to switch my. Everything else was somebody else would do it. And it's been like that for a long time in my life. Maybe in a second born as well also contributes to that. Everything my big bro might do, will do. Leave not my parents. Even in adult life, when I started working with my big brother, he would take a lot of responsibility off my hands. And then I got married. Then my late wife was very hands-on. She's the kind of person who she wouldn't want another 3 months to go and we will not change the sitting area. Even in our own bedroom, today we are facing the window. We come back after 2 months, she's changed, we're now facing the door. She would do a lot of that. She would dismantle the bed with the screwdriver, and if she's at home, she'll do a lot of things with her hand. She's very handy. So I really took a back seat. I don't do repairs.
And then you got married to this
then,
one.
You're here, hey, yeah, and then you're categorical. You're not lying to me. You're telling me I got married.
I'm not going to do that.
And
I am not lifting my finger to do anything that can fit the category of masculinity.
it's a good thing. I like it because it allows me to grow in my own shell. Yeah. Of course, I can't grow past my shell unless I want to become actor somebody else. But within my shell, I grow. So I see my purpose. I'll do this. When is another question? But I'll do it. Yes, I'll do it. Even I remember this morning I passed something and I said, "You this house, you can fix it up." And I was saying, "Yeah, I'll be at home and I'll do it." So yes, I think about repairs and all that. And again, as you say, why I have a toolbox? That's a good observation. Is that I felt handy. That's why I got a toolbox. I would when I was driving Uber, I would see I need to tighten my batteries terminals, and I don't have a number 10. How don't you have a number 10 in the car? You have to stop another Uber guy. You have a number 10. That's a spanner. So yes, I learned a lot, and I said they have to be handy. So anyway, and so even as that happens, I know with time it's just marinating. We're just marinating the wine will settle and become good. Yeah. So don't worry, we're in good hands. So when you asked you when last time you were angry, myself when I was angry last, I think it's 2 days ago. It's 2 days ago of my yesterday.
Yeah. You didn't tell me.
No, see, you know me when I'm angry, I talk.
You told me.
And I didn't say I was angry. It's how I
Yesterday.
the way it came out, like how when I got in and what was happening? Let me try and remember. But I was angry from outside. Was it from outside? When remember that I got you.
Yesterday you were on phone. You were in the meeting when you came in.
Oh, not yesterday. When was the daughter here? And I was asking her.
Monday.
Oh,
when
I talked about a lot about lights being shut down.
Ah.
Yeah.
Turning off the bulbs in the rooms that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that one I was angry.
So at home were you angry?
And I was angry, just angry. And so who was the right person? I had to come to you and I asked you. I didn't tell you about when I was saying the word to the children. I always say about the lights.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes when I'm angry, that was the last time I was angry. But my anger is, I'd talk. Maybe I'd speak up, raise my tone in that manner. But I always, after I've done it, now I come back and I say, oh, probably the tone not right. I always ask myself questions. How did I leave the other person like? How did I leave it? How did I lead them? How did my outburst lead them at a better place? And then, if I don't check it out, will it mean that even throughout the evening, the whole evening, I'll be just grumpy?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I check myself, and if I need to apologize, I do. Do I apologize?
Yeah.
If I need to apologize, I'll do it. I know, and I agree. I accepted I allowed myself. What else did I do? I remember the now I did. I allowed myself to rant, or rather to speak up, to raise my tone. I say, let me do it, or else I'll be lying to myself.
So now, that point, do you feel because you might be in a relationship that you're afraid of expressing because of how the other person is react?
Not afraid. Yeah, afraid also part of it. The fear, which is like that of an artist. This thing is too delicate. I might miss a stroke. You get? That's the fear I have. Not vis-a-vis the fear of that I'm afraid. fearful in temperament. I'm fearful that this might go another way.
So you have that.
Yeah, I have
You
a
feel
fear
like
of an artist that this is delicate. I don't have. If I swing it like this, I might miss a stroke. Yeah, it's a good fear because it allows me now to gauge myself and allow myself to respond or react. If when I think that way and I'm fearful, I think now let me respond. Let me not really what is it out of show my emotions. Like if you're angry and you show your emotions, that again that one is not so good because if you show emotions and even that's why people become violent. Because you're using it, you're also expressing your emotions.
But emotions are okay.
Anger is
but
an emotion
depends.
itself.
Anger it is an emotion
Yeah.
that is expressed in many ways.
Yeah.
You can express your anger by raising your voice,
Yeah.
changing the tone of your voice, crying, with what is it called? Withdrawing.
Okay.
Being forceful and aggressive. So it is an emotion that has different ways of expression.
Yeah. And that's also the aggression emotion that I don't like putting it in my anger. I want to be felt that I've said something because I've been firm at it. But aggression, I don't like going the aggression way. Aggression, and I'm not even if when once I got that in my life. There's one time in my life I did that. When I was fighting those days, I was in the world.
Yeah.
I was pushed to by my peers. I was pushed to. I know I'm not a person who can take my fist and just start hitting somebody. I think that one God has helped me. That one was calmed. I've not had somebody who, for a long time, who would make me bottle up so much anger that the next thing I'm thinking, what should I do to him? What should I do to them? What should I do to them? I've not gotten to that point where somebody has now really been on me. I'll be honest, even if my brother is listening, this is the only time I got to that point when I was now growing up with my elder brother, is because I really could not get back to him from how we related. He was very aggressive on me, but with that, I could not get back to him. He was much older, much bigger, so it's like how a bully and the anger and the victims normally at the receiving end, and it's very hardly for them to ever be the aggressive one. They'll always be the ones to receive, to be the victims as well. So yes, with my bro, I really went through that for a long period, and so I bottled in a lot of anger towards him. So that one day is when I decided to not do this today, just to be today. But I've never got to that point again ever in my life. I think once that happened, I think from there on, because I confronted it that day, I was the aggressive one that day. And I think I peeled. I healed. I healed from all that I was carrying. It's like I'd thrown down the baggage. I healed that because I never picked up any quarrel again with him. And I was okay now. But I also remember, I even believe that even my anger has been checked by that now I know the Lord.
Yeah.
That Jesus has really worked on my anger issues. I can't tell any other day I've carried anger. Or that prolonged anger. Never again. And so hardly do I get to a point where I need to hit someone, I need to retaliate, I don't do that.
Yeah.
That's not how I am. My anger would only be coming from our home was, everyone was raising their voice. Well, as I was growing up, my mom, my dad, everyone raises their voice. I think I picked some of that. You can tell how I am with the children. I wouldn't want a child to overstep, and let it pass. I'd lash it on them and tell them, no, you can't do that. And sometimes they say, I remember our daughter tells me, no, that's normal with parents. I think she's getting out by God. I don't know. Yeah, she says, it's normal. And then they're like, oh, really? I even say sorry to my children.
Yeah.
To say sorry. So they tell, no, it's okay. No, that was normal. That's to daughter. Yeah. So
It's when we talk about anger and being a Christian, sometimes it looks like you can't use those two words together. It's like anger is not even in the Bible, but it is. The Bible does not tell us not to get angry, because anger is a feeling. The Bible does not restrict us from having feelings, because we are human beings. We are human beings, and we will have feelings. We'll have all sorts of feelings. And you cannot, I usually tell you cannot tell somebody not to feel what they're feeling. Everybody has a right to feel what they're feeling. But the question is, what do you do with that feeling?
What do you do?
So the Bible tells us, when you feel anger, do not sin. And do not let the sun go down. So what has the Bible told you about the feeling that you're feeling?
Not to feel it.
Feel it. It's not telling you don't feel it.
Yes.
It's not the Bible is not telling you suppress that feeling. No, it's not telling you to suppress your feelings. The Bible is not telling you not to feel your feelings. No, it's telling you feel what you're feeling. Even if it's joy, feel joyful, feel happy. But what do you do with your happiness? Where do you get your happiness? Where are you getting your anger? Where are you getting your frustration? Where are you getting it? And what are you doing with your feelings? Once you have those feelings. So in regards to anger, be angry. It tells you, be.
It says be angry.
Be angry. If this thing that has been done here is upsetting, get upset. But what do you do? And when do you do it? Do it, whatever it is that you do, do it within the parameters that the Bible has provided. For you as a believer. And then how do you respond to this person? Don't sin.
This is the parameter is within no sinning.
Within no sinning. Yes, it is within no sinning. So be angry, but sin not. And in your being angry, do not be angry the whole day and night and the following day and the day after. No, it's not godly. Then it will lead now to sinful anger. Then it leads to sin. So there is no feeling. Anger is not a sin. Being angry is not a sin.
No, it's not.
No, it's not a sin. You've not wronged anybody by feeling angry, because feeling is a response. It is an emotional response. It's your brain responding to an action, or a situation that has happened. So it's okay to be angry, but what do you do? How do you express that anger? We're going to come to the end of tonight's episode, but when we come back on the next episode, we're going to continue with this conversation of now, how do we express? How do I express my anger? How do I express my joy? I know some people, they express their excitements by overspending or spending, How do you express? Some, when you're like, for me, when I am upset, I will be reserved. Sometimes I just want to eat something, I want to
binge.
So we're going to come back on the next episode and continue talking about that and how it affects our marriage relationships. Parting shot.
Be angry, sin not.
Be angry and sin not. Remember, you are the righteousness of God in Christ Jesus. So even in your anger, express righteousness. Express righteousness. Extend, and also remember to be Christ-like. Even in your addressing the reason why you're angry. So we'll talk about that much more when we come back on the next one. Awesome. Subscribe, share, like, comment. What else do they do?
bell, notification bell.
Ring the notification bell. I always forget that part. Yeah, ring that bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see you in the next episode.
See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.